What's good? It's your boy DJ Cree with another video. And this is probably more one of the crazier videos. It's gonna be a little bit longer than usual. I'm gonna try to manually stop it, but pretty much this is still back to uh, when DJ Akademiks was calling, like, I guess, a rapper dusty, and saying that these artists should teach the younger artists so they won't be in these deals that fuck them over. But make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe. We're gonna listen to a little bit of Ed Love, and then we're gonna listen to a little bit of DJ Akademiks, and I'm gonna give you my thoughts overall, and actually interject and let y'all know what's really real, because I'm tired of this fake media stuff. Here we go.
Sure, you have strong opinions on academics.
Oh man,
He made a comment. Yeah, he made a comment.
You don't even have to say it. I absolutely know what you're talking about, and I'll say this to academics: we all stand on the shoulders of giants. We all stand on the shoulders of people that have done it before us. You are not the first black man to sit behind a mic and interview people, nor will you be the last black man. And after you, there's going to be somebody else. What you don't understand, academics, is and something that it doesn't seem like you're opening up your mind to even receive these things, is the pioneers that kick the door down, that open the doors for you, whether it's football, baseball, basketball, science. It doesn't matter what it is. Philosophy, psychology. Those are never the ones that reap the benefits financially. It always takes generations later to reap the benefits. So when you make that comment about the forefathers of hip hop being dusty or whatever you call it, they never had an opportunity to make the money, because first and foremost, hip hop wasn't about money. It was a culture. It was something that you just liked to be good at, and you just wanted to be the best at, and you wanted to be better than anybody else. There were no endorsements. There was no Hollister Hollywood. There was no Madison Avenue advertisers coming after hip hop artists. If you go back and look at some of the earlier hip hop videos, you see that these guys' sneakers didn't even match their outfits that they had on, because they were wearing whatever sneakers that they really owned.
All right. This is the thing. You know, Ed Lover is making really good points, you know, but I think, the focus should be around actually what DJ Academics was kind of referring to with the contracts and the paperwork disputes. You know, um, I will say this. You know what I'm saying? Everybody, he's right. Everybody, the forefathers, the pioneers, never got paid what they were supposed to get paid. You know, and for academics to even say anybody was dusty is crazy. It shows that these new YouTubers don't appreciate the platform and where they're at, because they didn't have to live it. They didn't have to go through it. So they feel like it's an entitlement thing. It was people dying for this rap, and it's still people that's dying for this rap. It's people, but they're sitting at the house doing content, so it doesn't bother them that people are risking their lives, going broke, trying to move things forward, move the culture forward. And I think it's unfortunate that you know black people, especially DJ Academics, he's a immigrant, especially immigrants. They feel like their entitlement is even more than some other people, even in the states, who are living better. They feel like they're entitled to have an opinion. And I'm just gonna be honest with you. You know, black people don't like to respect their elders. They don't like to respect the people that help them get whatever. Even if academics don't even, let's say, even if he feels like he did everything himself, it's not the truth. It's not the truth. So you speaking, even if it's about this or that, you're speaking on something, and you're being ungrateful about the position that you currently hold. Like, you wouldn't be DJ Academics if you didn't latch on to culture, to our culture. Why don't you do Jamaican culture? You didn't do Jamaican culture because the hip hop thing was more popular. It was popping, you know? So I'm really sick of like people, especially YouTubers, latching on to these crazy opinions, dissing people, make getting into media and dissing people and talking crazy when this is not even your culture or your identity. You know what I'm saying? Just it's similar to Vlad TV. Similar to Vlad. I would I don't like Vlad at all because you're ungrateful to a culture that's helped you create something for yourself. If you're really all that great of an interview and an artist, do it in your own culture, your own genre, your own everything. Do it yourself in another one and leave this culture alone if you can't respect it. But I've been talking way too long. Let's get to this other little clip. Let's see if I think this is it around this time.
Next. The context wasn't to shit on people like you. The context wasn't to shit on everybody who was from a different era. Because you mentioned a lot of people who I actually respect. The context was not even to only, and I've realized the older folks have just latched onto that. He's dissing people came before him. It's never the case. And by the way, even when, even just taking my words verbatim when I said pioneers, Jay-Z's not a hip hop pioneer, my nigga. Like, come on, like, no disrespect, but like, Jay-Z's a hip hop great, just not a pioneer. Again, I cleared this up on the Breakfast Club, but I was talking about one person in particular. And this is going to be my answer to, I'm not going to.
Okay. He said he was talking to one person in particular. And see, this is why I hate media. You said you were talking to one person in particular. Just aim it at that one person in particular. Like, all right, he do a lot of, DJ Academics does a lot of backtracking. He does a lot of semantics and things like that to get himself out of situations. If you saying hip hop pioneers with an S on it, that means you're talking about more than one person. So yes, you're going to create a thing where people are going to take shots at you because you're not being specific. And again, this comes back to your culture, to the things that you want to do. It's a cowardly situation, And I don't know DJ Academics, but do understand you're a visitor in this culture. It's not your culture. Your opinions, you've made your opinions based on literally nothing you've experienced. So your words aren't even authentic or truthful. So it's just crazy how these YouTubers get on here and they just go, ain't experienced nothing, but seem to be the smartest person in the room where they're not. And then they use the cover of, oh, I'm media, so I can say what I want. I'm just reporting. Calling, if you doing real reporting, you're gonna be 100 all the time, regardless of what people say. And he talking about he big act. I'm big. Well, I'm big act. Well, I'm big. Well, why don't big act just come out and say what he's gonna say about that person and stand on it? And this is what I hate. Like Charlemagne, like the rest of them, Vlad, I'm gonna stand on what I say. I'm gonna stand on what I say. And they literally, when they get heat, they pivot. They use semantics to get out of stuff. Even Joe Budden. I like Joe Budden's podcast. Don't like him as a person, but like his podcast. and it's the same thing over and over again. But I just wanted to point that out. We're gonna listen to a little bit more, and I'm gonna get a little bit more commentary on it.
Like he was like, no matter what, he was respectful. I do believe Ed Lover was respectful in this. So my responses are going to be respectful too. I agree with what you're saying, but I wish that the same energy or the same ear that you guys heard that viral clip, you would hear everything else. And I've been clearing this up since the Breakfast Club interview. I said I wasn't dissing just people who came before me. I was speaking on people who did not pass on game. That's it. Older folks, and I don't care, that might apply to me in the future. When there's a new dude who's sitting in front of a mic, or who's doing media or whatever the case is, if I don't pass on game, I'm the person I'm talking about.
All right, and this is my last point, man, because I this dude is like full of shit, man. All right, this is the thing that he fails to comprehend, you know, and this is the thing he does not say, and this is the thing a lot of the other pioneers aren't saying. All right, to pass on game, these youngsters have to listen and do their research on the people that they want to hear game from. And what I mean by that is, okay, a new artist come out. A lot of these artists that come out, they get big or whatever. And when the older artists approach them, even if it's an artist, let's say the Masterpiece situation, I can't remember who he was trying to talk to. I think he was trying to talk to Kodak Black or help Kodak Black or something like that. These younger artists, they'll break a white person off to tell them something, but they will not want to listen, break a black person off, and they always gonna have something to say negative about somebody trying to teach them some game. Like DJ Akademiks, you got to be more real. Like, and that's the thing I do not like about these young ass YouTubers on the web. I'm here to give you real game. These young guys, again, everybody's been young. Young people do not like to listen to old people, whether they telling them the truth or not. And I'm gonna attest to that. I give advice all the time. 98% of the younger kids that's in the music, they do not listen to it. So how are you gonna pass game on if the kids aren't listening? And that's where I think DJ Akademiks could use his power to say, okay, kids or artists, younger artists, listen to these guys. These guys, listen to Master P, listen to the Birdman, listen to the guys who can put you on game so y'all won't get in these deals. And that's why I have an issue with Akademiks. Like, you so skewed in this YouTube world that you want to sound smart, but you sound dumb. Things only work if both parties agree. And that's the bottom line. If any younger artist could go up to any artist and ask them about a deal, but are they going to listen? Are they going to take the advice, and are they going to follow through with it? I see a lot of older guys, and me in my career, these guys give you game. It's up to you to soak in that game, to believe what they're gonna say. A lot of them don't want to believe. A lot of these dudes disrespect. Talk about that, DJ Akademiks. But anyway, it's your boy DJ Cree, man. Thank you guys for tuning in, listening. More videos, more content on the way. Make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe, and let me know what y'all think, man. Yeah.